Welcome everybody that's joining us on Facebook, and thank you for taking part in this wonderful gesture we hope will become a daily occurrence. We're going to be sending the energies into the grids at 11:11, and we're hoping that all of you that are joining us will do it every day at 11:11, just sending a bit of love into the grid, a quick tune in, a quick combined breath, center of the earth, center of the universe, and that then sends it to both grids. Takes 10 seconds maximum to do it, and if you can set an alarm every day at 11:11 and just do it, our planet is going to benefit enormously. People just don't realize what a difference to our energy grid we will make today. I'm getting quite excited. I've got a lot of people joining me in spirit as well. There's groups all around the world that are joining in without tuning in, without coming onto the call. So yes, it's going to be good. And those of you who can visualize well, I ask you to look at the grids after we do it, because there should be quite a difference. And because everybody's tuning in at the 11:11 or sending at 11:11, we're going to create like a Mexican wave right through the grid. It'll light up in progression, and that's fabulous. Wonderful thing to see. And imagine what it could do if we did it every day. It would just build and build and shine, and what everybody would tap into is pure love and higher consciousness. Even the politicians will be affected by it, and that is just awesome. It may be the only way we can change them. So, okay, we'll get ourselves set. I ask you all now to get comfortable. Those of you on the call, I'll ask you to mute your microphone, which is a *6. And we'll get ready and get ourselves nice and settled. And we do that as we always do, with 3 deep breaths to the center of the earth. Deep breaths to the center of the earth, drawing it up through your feet and up into your higher heart. And then we do 3 deep breaths from the center of the universe, drawing down from the great central sun, the creator of all there is. Drawing down through the top of your head and again into the higher heart, fully expanding the top of your chest. And 3 combined breaths now. In the center of the universe and the center of the earth at the same time, bringing the energies of the Mother and the Father into the higher heart, top of your chest, and merging with your own energy, creating your own Trinity, Father, Mother, Son, or in most cases, daughter. We do another combined breath And as we breathe out, we send this energy to each and every cell in our body, totally activating with the purest of energies. We have now created a pranic tube from heaven to earth. And within the pranic tube, there's a whole lot of adamantine particles, or the spark of God, or God the Creator, or the Mother Creator, whichever you want to look at it as. It doesn't matter. So when we start sending from the grid, we will be using these particles as we breathe in and breathe out. Because we're connected to both the Mother and the Father, we will automatically light up both grids, the grid below and the grid above, the crystalline grid above us and the diamond grid below us. But the most important part of this little exercise is to tune in every day at 11:11 and just do a quick combined breath and then send your love into the grids. This way we're going to completely rebuild the grids with love. Get rid of a lot of the negativity that's floating around through there. We're going to create a daily wave right round our planet. And for this, I think, is the greatest way we can help our planet to advance. We can help bring those on that are still fighting, because all they will be breathing in is a higher love and the higher consciousness. So as we think about the effects of that ripple of love going around the world on a daily basis, I think we will help prevent any more wars. There won't be any need for the 11:11 minute of silence. And that 11:11 minute of silence has probably sent a huge amount of sorrow into the grids now. So we're following it with the beautiful love of a lot of advanced souls. This will also have a huge effect on your own spiritual self. If you do this one breath every day, sending love into the grids, it means you're activating your highest self for your highest good, for the highest good of the planet. So we can't help but advance ourselves. A win-win situation. Not many of you might know this, but our vortex here is governed by Kuan Yin. And as of a year or so ago, Archangel Michael also grounded his sword in this vortex. So we also have those two joining us today, and one standing on one side and smiling at me with his hand on his sword again, and Kuan Yin just as ever, just standing behind me, their gentle presence. And so as we're reaching the 11:11 now, I ask you to do one more combined breath, reinforcing your pranic tube. And on our next breath, we're going to ask the energy we breathe out to be sent above and below the grids, the two grids. And we're going to do the breath 11 times. So I'll let you count that on your own, and we'll start with the first one now. So a deep breath from the center of the earth and center of the universe at the one time. and sending out into the grid. So 10 more of those. And so it is. There is a beautiful stream of golden, pink-tinged light going through our grids now. So I want to thank you all for participating, and I don't know about any of you, but as I was doing the breathing, each breath in brought more love into my higher heart. If you join us doing the 11-11 every day, you only need to do the one breath, or you can do as many as you like. Okay, we will be ending our live video shortly, so if you have any comments, please type them in to the chat bar and You can keep adding to them at any time, or I would love to hear your impressions and what you felt during the meditation. And once again, I thank you, and the planet thanks you for the participation and the love freely given. It's made me feel quite emotional, because it was absolutely beautiful, and there's so many people affected by the war going back to the original 11/11. We want to heal that pain. And yes, there were dogs and horses involved, and 100,000 horses left our shores. One came back. Many got shot, and some got sold. Sacrifices for war are enormous, so let's hope if we do this daily, we can prevent other animals and other humans having to go through the loss and pain of war. So once again, I thank you, and please keep up the 11/11 and write in any comments if you have any. Thank you for joining us.